I know Woulphy is a cornerstone at this point of Smash, but Mace with a surprising upset over Yash to get here. Yash was I believe a top 8 seed or a top 12 seed, one of the two, so that was a pretty big upset by him. But we'll see. We will see if the run still continues against this Stonewall that is Woulphy's Sonic, because he used to play the ZSS when not mistaken, but switched over to Sonic and only found success ever since then.
I gotta say, if you're Mace in this situation, playing as Dark Samus, you gotta have a hard time keeping up with Sonic. I mean, Dark Samus is pretty fast, but not compared to Sonic. I mean,
yeah,
you're definitely getting chased around the stage.
It's mostly the mid range game you have to play around with the charge shot. Like,
gotta use your projectiles, which, you know, if you're playing Samus, you know your projectiles. So
yeah, for sure. But I would say Dark Samus / Samus has the range advantage too at times with things like Nair and Bear, just with a slight disadvantage tool that the explosion, like the little particle effects have. But that's a quick stock.
Early stock right there for Mace, so good start, I gotta say. But
for sure.
Also kind of lucky. It seemed like Woulphy just didn't realize that he was gonna fall off there.
Yeah, a little mishap there, but Woulphy move if you're Woulphy right now.
What'd you say?
We still move.
Oh yeah, we still move.
We still move. We still move.
Well, you're Sonic. You move all over that stage.
Yep.
Oh, I thought we were gonna see a couple up airs chained together there for Mace, but just couldn't connect the second one there. Now Woulphy's taking over and gets the stop.
All right. I mean, that's going to be something we're going to have to see if that can get alleviated a little bit. That was a stock at almost like a 150. If those stocks constantly get taken at that percent due to Samus being like a heavyweight, it's going to be very rough to, I guess, play that long game with Samus. If you know that your stock could be taken at like 80, 90 if you get messed up on some ledge play. But we shall see in this next little bit.
I do have to say, I'm glad to see both players being aggressive here and like playing a good match, because this matchup could definitely be one where if both players want to stall, it could go the full 7 minutes. I mean, there's always that chance, but they're really in.
Out here with a 30-minute best of 5.
I know, right? Hopefully we don't have any of those today, but maybe we will. We'll see.
As long as they're 5.
If it's a fun game, then that helps, even if it goes the full distance.
Interaction is key.
Yes, for sure.
So Woulphy brought it back.
Yeah.
After that little mishap, still gets the stock after dipping right underneath the bear for side B.
It throws me off how strong some of Sonic's moves are. Like, I feel like since he's so fast, his moves should all be like combo moves, but a lot of them, some of them actually have some good knockback. Like, that F smash I always thought was so scary.
Yeah, it's particularly the 3 of like Bear, F smash, and Nair off the top.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially Nair, like when you get hit with like side B that far up and you just get hit with jump Nair and you just get popped off the top, you're just like, wait, what happened to the star?
And looks like we're down to the last stocks here for game 1. Mace facing about a 90% deficit here.
Can be alleviated with some edge play. Let's see if that can happen. Mace find himself still trying to get back on stage in the middle, where Samus usually wants to fly. But
yeah, stage control definitely is a big part of how Woulphy's been taking over this game, I feel like.
Stage fight almost spelled doom for that game 1 for Mace. But this fair will.
Yep, that's it for Mace there in game 1. But hey, nice job by Woulphy. We'll see if Mace can answer here in game 2.
Yeah, a little bit of a gift that stock 1, but wasn't received with the kindness of, like, I guess, merit, and Woulphy takes that game 1 pretty quickly soon after.
So if you're Mace here, what stage do you think you might go to?
So I wouldn't even think about.
I
wouldn't even think about Woulphy. I was just thinking about like your character, because you have to establish space as Samus. So let me see what the band speed. Probably like a Smashville, because like any stage that just like says you're getting suffocated.
Yeah.
Can spell like, oh man, I'm getting like comboed to like 60% and I'm still in Sonic space. Yeah, that's just a nightmare waiting to happen. But I like the FD pick. Nowhere to land if let's just say Woulphy gets caught by like some options here.
Yeah.
Like up air is kind of a really good tool in that manner, but
there are definitely some characters that prefer platforms. I feel like Samus can kind of deal either way. Like platforms can be good, but not for every matchup maybe.
And we're seeing here the up Bs are coming out now because Woulphy doesn't have any platforms to like mix up to. Has to either go in and hit his shield or just back off, and every time he sees the shield being like touched, it's just immediately up B in response.
Gets the back air, but nice charge shot. Gets stage control back.
Yep. Tried to get the high recovery, which messed up his edge like setups with the bomb, because those are the money makers with Mace. But that down smash is one we were getting that first off.
That's one of those sneaky moves that Samus has that it's easy to forget about, but then they'll just pull it out when you least expect it.
Yeah, great range it has. If you want to call out something like a landing. Oh, parry into the charge F smash doesn't take it out from across the stage, but still good damage. Another good hit will take it probably, but Mace still finds himself with a good lead with the heavy body of Samus. I'll try to get for a quick there too. Stage spike? Nope. Barely gets back with a good up B that Samus has.
Has a good shield to block the charge shot there at the last second. It's the up tilt though, and 3-1.
Yeah, space is established here, and that is a quick 3-1 stock lead for Mace in this game too. That's looking his way right now. Kind of want to see if Woulphy can establish some momentum, because you don't want to go down this far into a game 3 with all the momentum in the zoners away.
You can tell he's really trying to get that kill. I mean, he keeps going deep off stage, but he just can't reach Samus. That recovery is so tough to get to for some characters.
Finally gets it there, but yeah, that's the biggest problem with Sonic at times. Like, doesn't really have the kill confirms to get those free kills if you have a clean hit. Kind of has to look for a raw move if you don't have the percent ranges for you in your favor.
It's one of those weird moments where the homing attack misses and then Sonic's just kind of stuck drifting for a second.
Yeah. That's like the next best thing if that happens. You don't want to hit the ground. He has so much in lag if you do so.
Yeah.
Samus can literally just run up and probably like even F smash at certain ranges. Yeah, as long as they hit the shield or parry, it's fine for Sonic if the homing attack doesn't meet the clean hit. Could be some damage. No, misses to confirm there. You kind of want these if you're Woulphy, just to clean up the stock.
We're seeing a lot of moves get thrown out, but nobody's really getting hit.
Yeah, it's just straight hits now.
Yeah, it's one of those moments. Somebody just has to take over here.
I will have to give that. If it's just straight hits, I will have to give advantage to Mace though with the stock lead.
Yep.
But he's still fighting.
Yeah, definitely making it interesting here on his last stock.
See, a lot more of a passive player Woulphy is, but now seeing that he needs to get these kills, he's going out there just like so to bring it down the last stock at least for both players.
Definitely a closer game than it was looking like in the beginning, and we're already almost tied at percent, or we're getting close. A couple more exchanges could do it.
I'll say both of these characters, in some regards, doesn't really have a problem of getting the low hits. It's just finding those confirms that Sonic kind of struggles with at times, and Samus does not. You have like up throw, dash attack at a lot of percents, up tilt on ledge. It's so many options for Samus to just throw out a raw move and it will probably spell it down.
Yeah, and I mean you still got your basic smash attacks and your, you know, even super missile at a high enough percent can send you pretty far. So
down smash almost does the job there.
I like how he's using the morph ball bombs to kind of cover the ledge there.
Yeah, just like the big old wall that Samus loves to create, where if you want to stay on ledge, you'll eat a ball, but you won't get hit by like a trap of like an up tilt or a down smash, but you'll still be stuck in that situation regardless. Bear might take it.
Oh,
it will.
Big comeback for Woulphy on that game, down 3-1 and comes all the way back for the victory.
Yeah, with a rage, Bear just cleans up that stock. Didn't really like come into play until that last moment there, with the confirm, and we were running straight back.
Straight back. He said, "I'm not losing this next game. We've got it."
Oh,
so
God.
We'll see how it goes.
That was frame 1. Jesus Christ. All right, this is game 3 though for Mace here.
I don't know if I've ever seen a buffered stage choice until now, but
yeah, you got to ask Mace how do you get that input so fast.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is do or die for Mace now, down 2-0. I mean, it seemed like it was working though. It's just that the last interaction was just not in his favor, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, I think Woulphy kind of caught on to some of the tricks that Mace was doing at the start of the match, and then really was able to answer there at the end, and Mace just couldn't bring it back in time.
You know, one thing that we didn't see at the end, oh my god, Raw F Smash just takes it.
Okay.
One of the things we didn't see at the tail end of game 2 was just like the uppies, right?
Yeah.
Every time when Woulphy came in after stock 1, it was just no retaliation.
Big spike there. But yeah, I agree. I mean, it's like a switch flipped after Mace went up 3-1, and just, yeah.
He was playing. I was gonna say you gotta play to win, not to just lose at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely like let up. It felt like, not just had Woulphy coming in with some good combos to eventually even up the stock and move up the lead from 1-0 to 2-0. But Mace is trying to like do the same in this game 3 where he kind of had the big lead. Let's just see if he can keep it.
Yeah. And it's definitely like, it's a mental thing too. Like when you're up big, I feel like it's easy, not even like on purpose, but just subconsciously you take your foot off the gas a little bit, and then all of a sudden your opponent can catch up to you.
It kind of comes in play too if you're like already down 2-0. You're gonna have to like reserve some of it.
Yeah.
Against Sonic of all characters. For like games 4 and 5.
If I'm gonna win this, I have to win 3 in a row against this character, and he's gonna have stage pick the next 2 if I win this one. So yeah, it's tough to come back from mentally.
You gotta reserve the.
Definitely have to go one game at a time. Like if you think about it all big picture, you just get back aired like that, you know?
Well, if you think about a big picture, that's like at least like 10 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
10 minutes, you're still stuck in the seat playing against Sonic.
Yeah, that's oof. I do not envy this.
Let's see if Mace can stave off this comeback from Woulphy right now. It's now 1 stock to 1 again.
Got him up to 152 though. Pretty much any of Samus's like strong hits will probably do it, especially if you've got Sonic at the edge.
Can't be just throwing him out there. We saw like up tilted down smash in a quick succession, and that just leads into like very like laggy options. But F smash from the roll does take it.
Yeah, it's a good job by Mace varying up his ledge get up, going with the roll that time, gets around the F smash, and yeah, we have a game for him.
We have a set as well, 2-1. Small battlefield is the pick, and I don't think it's too bad. It's a little smaller than what we were on in game 1 with the PS2, but now Woulphy has the platforms to mix up his side B and up B landing spots, and that's pretty good in that aspect. Definitely will show in this with the combo game as well, like the up air conversions that Sonic has on this stage specifically is crazy.
Yeah, and those platforms I think are really going to come into play too.
Shot not hitting its mark. Nair doesn't as well, and Woulphy is back on stage, only to find himself right back off. But we're seeing some confirms. Oh, this is scary. That's so scary.
Oh,
wait, that might be it. He took the jump.
Oh, no. Yeah, you lose your double jump, and what can you do?
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it was just a flurry of options covered by Woulphy there. Jump finally taken once he got him off stage, and that's such a good lead for Woulphy. And now the grind begins, because Woulphy is not coming to you unless he finds it favorable for him.
Yeah, and I have to say, I'm really impressed with how Woulphy has just been able to be patient at times, but then he knows when to pile on the hits and the aggression.
Yeah, switch was turned on there at second stock as well with the stage spike was there. And this is looking a little bit out of reach now. restocks to 1, looking like the roles have been reversed. Uppy doesn't get the full hit. Kind of weird.
Yeah, that Samus Uppy, the screw attack, it has those weird instances. It'll launch him up, but it just won't connect. It's so strange.
And you kind of need that from Mace. All the damage you can get just to find this kill so you can start your comeback. And this potentially Winter Sight's stock for you. One that looked for a dare even. Like, you have to find something like kind of a little rash just to get back in this game. But
it's definitely gonna take some cheese, I think.
you can't play safe anymore as the zoner.
And there we go. A nice down air for the lucky spike there a little bit. It was well timed though. It's not just luck.
Yeah. Mace was like, I'm tired of this. I'm going up there.
Yep.
Oh, that should be it though.
Yeah.
So far out, that confirm is just so consistent at times. And that is 3-1 to Woulphy.
Yeah, Woulphy showing why he's the number 1 in Indiana right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Very confidently taken, it felt like, at the end.
But I have to give props to Mace too. He really had some good moments. He won that game on FD when he had the frame 1 stage selection at the beginning. So, I mean, he made it interesting and definitely gave the number 1 in the state a good set.
I feel like I missed an upset that he had because I know he beat Yash, but who else did he beat? Let me check real quick.
Yeah, I need to get my bracket out.